123 is the stated objective of the JDS. But my question to you really is that now that we're clear that the 123 seems extremely unlikely, it's been getting around 55 to 58 seats in every state assembly elections. What are the chances that it will retain those 50 odd seats that it's been getting with all these defections and internal rifts? What are the chances really of this the JDS in the upcoming state elections of Karnataka?
Krishna, it's very difficult to say, too early to say with the 45 days, but still there are 3 or 4 major important factors that we have to factor in. To add to what Mahesh said, the first thing is, in the last, since 2018, the first major setback for JDS is Muslims have deserted the party. Why JDS has been very strong till 2018 was because Muslim plus Vakaligas plus marginal communities of OBCs put together they would cross 50. Now since 2017 or 18, why the number has come down drastically is number one, Muslims have realized that there is no point in there is a kind of stated statements of many Muslim leaders across Karnataka, the community leaders, that since JDS has joined hands with BJP, no point in trusting JDS. So that's why they have shifted loyalty to Congress. Number one. Number two, nationally, as BJP becomes stronger, Muslims just happening elsewhere, even in Karnataka, they started realizing that it's better to be identifying with a national party than a regional party. I think that's why, number one, Muslims have deserted JDS, so the number have come down because the caste arithmetic and the communal arithmetic is not in favor of JDS, number one. Number two, why the numbers may come down below 30 whatever, because the HD Devegowda factor. HD Devegowda, the maverick of JDS, is aged and he could not campaign. And in the first of the Pancharatna Yatra, he did not step out of his house because of the health reason. So I think the loyalty and the trust factor between voters and the JDS might diminish during this election because Devegowda is not active. Number two. Number three, why the numbers may come down in particularly the Vakaliga heartland. This is the first time that the family is witnessing a kind of internal fissures that Revanna, whose wife has a very high ambition in politics, wants to contest elections from Hassan, one of the seats in Hassan. And I think Kumaraswamy is very, very against her contesting the election. I don't know the reason why Kumaraswamy is opposed to this, but the kind of impression he's giving, I mean, his body language, the statements and everything, it looks like if we connect the dotted lines, it looks like she may become a kind of rival to Kumaraswamy in the long run. I think that could be one of the reasons why he's opposing her candidature. So because one of the reasons why he's opposed to her candidature is she is very popular in Hassan and Mandya district. She controls many other district and taluk units. So if these internal contradictions go out of hand, I think JDS may have some more problem and they may have to settle less than 30, I guess.
Well, this is exactly what I was saying, that even if you look at the figures, last 3 elections and all, from 2006 onwards, there's a steady decline in the numbers, 54, then it came to 40 something, and then it came to 37, and now with the desertion, the number stands much depleted than that. And nothing is working majorly for them. Yesterday's Devegowda did an interview to a news agency where he says that, that people are just spreading these rumors about, national parties, that we are just a party related to old Mysuru region and there's nothing like that. We are going to win more seats than that. But that is not reflecting in the confidence. See, one of the, I'm not saying it's the only, but one of the critical way you realize, which way the wind is blowing is that the kind of desertion that takes place before the election. It's not the only method to gauge, but it's definitely an important way to gauge which way the wind is blowing. And nobody is leaving either BJP or Congress to join JDS. It's a JDS which there's a steady trickle which is joining the Congress and the BJP, and there are many in lines. And this is the reason why I said, that the Congress looks to have an upper hand even compared to BJP, is also the fact that that TV9, our colleagues there also broke the story of how, DK Shivakumar almost had 3 sitting ministers snatched away them from BJP to Congress, and was a last minute intervention of Home Minister which saved the day and blushes for the party. So Congress seems to be in a pretty strong position, but JDS definitely doesn't look like, the kind of that they will be able to command the kind of heft which they had before that. And 123 right now is just pure pipe dream, nothing more than that.